What if I tell you can live separately from your spouse without taking divorce and it can still be completely legal? Yes, you heard that right. Many couples in India have separated for years without officially divorcing. But is it legal? Is it safe? What about maintenance, property, children? In this video, I will explain everything in simple language. Marriage is a legal relationship. Divorce legally ends that relationship. But what if husband and wife decide to live separately without filing for divorce? Is that allowed under Indian law? The short answer is yes, it is legal to live separately without divorce. But there are important legal consequences you must understand. Is living separately without divorce legal? Yes. Indian law does not force a couple to live together. If both husband and wife mutually decide to live separately, there is no criminal offense. Even if one spouse leaves due to harassment, cruelty, or incompatibility, it is not illegal. However, marriage legally continues. You are still husband and wife in the eyes of law. Second question: what is judicial separation? Many people confuse separation with divorce. There is something called judicial separation under Hindu Marriage Act, Special Marriage Act. Judicial separation means you remain legally married, you live separately, court recognized your separation, but divorce has not happened. It is like a legal pause in marriage. If after judicial separation you still cannot reconcile, you can later apply for divorce. Question: can a wife claim maintenance while living separately? Very important question. Yes, a wife can claim maintenance even without divorce under Section 125 CRPC, Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, Domestic Violence Act. If the husband refuses to financially support her, she can legally claim monthly maintenance even if they are only living separately. What about husband's rights? If a wife leaves without valid reason, the husband can file a case for restitution of conjugal rights. This means he asks the court to order the spouse to return. However, court will examine was there cruelty, was there domestic violence, was there mental harassment. Court does not force someone into unsafe marriage. Point 5. Can you marry someone else while living separately? This is extremely important. If you are not divorced, you cannot remarry. Doing so is crime called bigamy under Indian Penal Code. Even if you have been living separately for 10 years without divorce, remarriage is illegal. Point: what about children? If couple live separately, child custody can be decided mutually or through court. Court always prioritizes welfare of child. Father may need to pay child maintenance, education expenses, even if divorce is not finalized. Property rights while living separately. Living separately does not cancel inheritance rights, legal spouse status, marital property rights. Until divorce happens, you are legally husband and wife. But what is the risk living separately without divorce? Here are some risks: no legal closure, property complications, emotional stress, future legal disputes. That's why many lawyers suggest if reconciliation is not possible, consider legal separation of divorce formally. Conclusion. So let's summarize: living separately without divorce is legal, marriage still legally continues, maintenance can be claimed, remarriage is legal without divorce, child and property rights remain active, separation is allowed, but it comes with legal responsibilities. Before making any major decision, understand your legal rights, because in marriage emotions matter, but law matters too.